Hey guys, welcome back to Open It and Play. This is Mike, and today we're going to be taking a look at the G.I. Joe classified Dr. Mindbender. Now I have both versions of this figure, but the other one I have actually not opened yet, and I may not ever open it. I've heard that it has some problems or some issues with the jacket kind of falling apart. I've still not opened my Serpentor, and I've still not opened my Dr. Mindbender. But anyways, this guy is a cheap alternative if you missed the special version. And I honestly think this guy's probably just as good. He may have a few less accessories, but I think he's probably just as good. So let's get him out of the box and we'll see what we're working with. He's got his legalese. He's got his probably AI generated art, because that is what Hasbro seems to specialize in these days. Allegedly. I'm not 100% sure, but man, some of those images look weird. And I remember somebody caught him. One of the guys had, what, 6 fingers? 7 fingers? I forgot how many fingers it was. But we're going to get his accessories out first. It actually comes with quite a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be confused how to put this together, because I did not have the old Dr. Mindbender way back in the day. I got him as an adult many years later, but I didn't have him back in the day, so it looks like we're gonna have to... Ow, that hurt. I'm gonna have to pull this stretchy cord out, and we're gonna get this out. Okay. All right, away with this plastic prism. Okay. And we'll put him back here, and we'll start to look at the accessories after we get a measurement on this guy's height. Okay, he's sort of standing there. All right, Dr. Mindbender, how tall is this dude? He's got a nice shiny chrome dome like myself. He is standing at about 6 1/4 inches. Okay, well, that seems to be a theme for today. No matter what I open, it's 6 1/4 inches long. Okay, and we'll keep him in the background, and we'll look at some of these crazy accessories. So we've got this, gun, I guess it is, which seems to have a hole for an effect. May also be able to modify it by putting this stuff, but I don't think so. These are not meant to go into this. So I think it's a hole for accessories. Sorry, a hole for effects. But strangely, he doesn't come with any effects, so it's kind of weird what they're doing here. All right, moving on to the next one. He has this weird pipe gun fire hose type looking thing. And this is what the really old figure had kind of a sculpt of, obviously in a smaller size. And I believe this one is going to attach to this hose. I'm not sure if either side is different, but it looks like both sides are the same. So we're going to attach that on. Okay, fits on nice and like tight, snug. It's a snug fit. Okay, and he also comes with this little tank thing that we saw just briefly a moment ago. It seems to have little hookups all over it. I guess it's only 2. I thought it was 3. These little side parts look like a hookup, but they're actually not. Sorry, I need my tool. Can you guys see these parts? They're actually like corners. Yeah, sort of corners. But here and here we can hook it up. And I think it's going to hook onto his body and then onto this. We will try. Okay, we got this part, and we'll see where it goes from there. Okay. Sorry, hard to get the focus right. He also comes with this little, I guess it's like a medical syringe type gun. So inject some serum or something into somebody. And he also comes with this pistol, which is kind of blocky, but not too bad. And it also has a hole for effects. So, okay. moving on to the figure, I forgot to say we do have the stand, but I think you guys know that. The stand, a Cobra stand. Okay, moving on to the figure, this is what he looks like aesthetically. I think it's a really nice look for Dr. Mindbender. It basically just feels like Dr. Mindbender to me. I may be like a novice when it comes to Dr. Mindbender, but to me this really looks like him, what he should look like. The head sculpt is really well done. I think that they got a great likeness for him. I don't know who is sculpting these heads, but he does have a bit of a, what can we say? What would you call that? Anyways, that the skin on his upper eye is kind of scrunched down, but I think that works well because he is holding a monocle in his other eye. So it looks very believable. But he is basically a pretty pale guy, but he has these blue funny clothes on. And where does that part hook on? Okay, I found the little place to attach this. So you guys will know better than me what angle this goes at. I do not know. I'm going to put it like to the side, but if I do that, sorry, maybe up and down. Obviously, when he holds it, it's going to move around too. So it may end up facing kind of backward. But anyways, sorry, it's hard to see what's going on. I'll give this a twist and try to have him hold it with this hand here. Okay, it sort of works. Now it fell off. But anyways, you may have to heat this up to bend it into the right position and then hold it there to get it like situated. So I don't know how it's exactly supposed to work, so I'm not the best person to ask, especially since I haven't really messed with the old Dr. Mindbender much. So I can get it sort of on him, but he's looking really funky, so I do have to play with it more and put this through here. But anyways, I think that's close to what the classic toy looked like. Let's move on to his articulation, and we'll kind of quit playing with this accessory. Okay, he does have the jacket on him, but he's going to be able to look up a little bit since his head moves, but it's not very good. His attitude and everything is totally fine, but as far as the other parts, he can't really look up a whole lot. So, of course, side to side is fine. His arms do have the usual G.I. Joe butterfly joints, so barely functional butterfly joints, but they are better than nothing. They will hinge up about that far, so basically 90. He does have his bicep cut. It's a pretty tight cut. Okay. The double jointed elbows are fine. His wrists hinge horizontally. So this one hinges vertically. Okay, that's our usual for G.I. Joe Classified. Okay, or modern G.I. Joe Classified. He does have an ab crunch that will go back that far, forward that far. He does have the ball joint at the waist, but it does seem to be a bit stiff compared to our usual ones. Okay, maybe limited by this setup. He's got drop down hips, so he can kick up like crazy if he wants. His thigh cut is functional. It will go back with his double jointed pinless knees, no problem. Does he have a boot cut? Thank God he has a boot cut. Okay, and his ankles will hinge back really far and forward pretty good. And he does have ankle pivot. So I think this is the definitive Dr. Mindbender, better than the original release, but I am biased, so it's just my opinion. Okay, thanks guys for joining me on this look at Dr. Mindbender. F ice and F any Snazzies in your neck of the woods. They're everywhere these days. So, Okay, thanks guys. Take care. Bye for now.